So you're riding around in your Model Y Juniper on a really hot day wishing you had a really cold drink, right? Well, even though there's not a gas station in sight, you now have that ability. From our friends at Hansshow, we have the refrigerator that goes in the trunk of your Model Y Juniper to cool your drinks nice and frigid, might I add. It's a really nice addition to the vehicle. I highly recommend it. I'm going to show you how to install it, so stick around, look in the description below to see how you can get a great discount on this particular refrigerator, other great Tesla products. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you back in just a moment. Okay, so here we are with the Model Y Juniper refrigerator. This is the bottom bucket of the refrigerator, and it actually comes with a couple of little shelves and drawers and all that, like this. It goes down in here. It fits down in the bottom just like that. So just in case you don't want to fill it up with a bunch of drinks and you do have some food that you want to put in it, you have some sections that you can actually plop in just like this. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to take this and we're going to put it down in the cavity of the Model Y Juniper trunk here, and then we're going to put the big compressor and all of that on top of it. It runs very efficiently, so when we do plug it in, it's not going to use much power at all, and it's going to be a great addition. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so the first thing we're going to want to do is put the bottom bucket all the way down into the cavity. The easiest way to do that is to lift up on your underside trunk. It slides right down in here just like this. It just drops down. And you'll notice the way that you got to put it in there, because the rail will be at the back and you got these two little metal notches right here. And that's the easiest way to get it in there. The next thing you're going to want it to do is to take the actual refrigerator itself and take this plug, and it's going to plug into your 12-volt outlet that is in the back of the Juniper right here. So you want to take the protective covering off of it, and we're going to slide it really close, and we're going to plug it in like this. Now, might I add, before you turn this refrigerator on, it's plugged in right there. It's not turned on yet. Let the refrigerator sit for a couple of hours before turning it on. Otherwise, you can ruin the compressor. If it was turned upside down in transit, things of that nature, you can damage the compressor if you have not let it sit. So after you've got it in your car, let it sit for a couple of hours before you actually turn it on. It's okay to plug in, so we can go ahead and install it. Just be careful you don't press the button up here up front. It has a little warning label on here, just reminding you of that. Now, we have the unit plugged in. The wire is actually going to curl up and fit in this little slot right here. It has Velcro on the side, which is going to help it grab onto the carpet. But what we're actually going to do, we're actually going to bolt it down into itself with a couple of screws. It's going to be very easy to do. I'll show you how to do it. So we're going to pick it up, and now we're just going to go ahead and let this wire go into this little indentation right here, and we're just gonna put this thing in here and kind of just wedge it in. We're gonna open this door to help us out here. You'll know you have it in right because everything on the inside will be flush. Oh, there it is. That's what I'm looking for. So there are these holes that are in the front right here, and when you look down in those holes, they line up with the compartment that's on the bottom, and we're going to put a couple of locking screws that come with the unit that locks the two pieces together, and that's how you know this whole thing is in correctly. First of all, I'm going to go ahead and lower the trunk here. So now let's get our screws that come in a package. So here are the screws. Now we're going to open up the door on the side here. There's a little latch here. It actually says open here on the side. I don't know if you can see it, but it says open. And so we're going to grab that little latch. That's the only way to open the door. It opens just like that. And so you got to make sure you line these holes up that are down in here, because you'll see this locking screw that goes in here. It's only going to go straight down. It's going to go down like that, and that's going to turn. That's why you got to line your holes up. You should not have to force it. And it's going to go down just like that. The other one, take it, do the exact same thing. Goes like that. Goes down. Make sure it goes down the correct way. You should not have to force it, goes down just like that. Lastly, what you do, you have the plate that comes with it, and this one goes on top of here. It shouldn't have to be able to slide like that, but it does. But, I mean, it closes just fine. So we're gonna trust it and see what happens. I've actually had this thing sitting for several hours, so we're actually ready to power it up. And if you notice the way that we have it installed right now, there's just a slight lip on the outside here. That's normal. In order to open it up, you just press in on the side over here, and you just pull your stuff down just like that. My mat's here in the way. I can't stress how nice these mats actually are. I'm keeping my mat. But you can actually put quite a few drinks in there. So let's go ahead and turn this thing on. We're gonna peel the warning sticker off of here, and we're gonna press the button to turn it on. There we go. And it's in degrees Celsius, 5 degrees Celsius, 6, 7. We're gonna turn it all the way down on low. So it shows you the temperature that it's currently at. That's the temperature you can set. I'm gonna turn it all the way down low. We'll see how long it takes to cool down.